Hello everybody, it's Christelle Martinette and I'm back for the monthly readings for the month of February. And I have to first of all welcome my new subscribers and thank my old diehards that have been following me all this time for this with the support. Another thing, a lot of people have been writing to me since they heard of the avalanche, the very heavy snowfalls in central Italy, and I was snowed in. The internet was out for a couple of hours. I thought it would be worse, but I come and go from the mountains, and now I'm in Rome. As you can see, this is my setup in Rome, at least today. And what I wanted to say was how I'll be doing the readings. As I did last mid-month, I'll be making a spread for the each month sign with the Vita Sibilla. You can find a course for how to read the Vita Sibilla, what would life be without them, on my website. Then I'll be clarifying with the New Orleans Voodoo Tarot, and in the end I'll be casting runes, these beautiful onyx runes. And now, without further ado, off to the readings. Hi Taurus, this is the reading for you for the month of February. Let's concentrate to see what is going on with you for the month of February. Let's see. Taurus, February. Taurus, February. I drew the big pile, Taurus. Let me fix these cards. Ladies man, a ladies woman, a ladies man, ladies man, and what do you call a woman who roams and a flirt, let's say. There are probably many other words, but let me see. What I'm seeing for the month of February is that you've got a lot of protection around you. You've got a lot of people around you. You feel that love. You really feel that love. You have the touch that you want. You have the warmth from people. You even have the abundance, which is enough for you this month of February. I'm seeing, though, some meanderings. I see some kind of you're slipping in and out of a relationship. Your eye, in Italian we see occhio lungo. You have a long eye. You're looking far ahead. You're seeing. Your eye is wandering. Now, both men and women have this characteristic this month. Not that you want to act on it. No, it's just that this is toying on your mind. Something's toying on your mind, as if you're looking for something. You're looking for something. And it's not necessarily in a man or a woman, but you look around and you see people's faces and your eyes meet, and it's almost as if you toy for a second, that person. Could that be the person? As if you're looking for a truth in other people's eyes. You're going to be looking around quite a lot in search of something. Let's take a look, and I'll see with the tarot what that something really is. But the immediacy of the cards that talk to me that your fortune is close to home. You are in the best place possible right now. I have interesting focus cards, and I'll show you those. We have Il Mercante, the merchant. Denaro, the safe here, money. Amica, the friend, speaks to harmony, and stanza, news coming in. Now, this is the focus, and all around this amica and the denaro, it seems that you're well taken care of. Like I said, you don't feel like you're needy in any way. If it weren't for these two people here, a female enemy and a male enemy, Nemika and Nemiko. And they are not related in any way. They don't have any kind of, mirroring or any knighting or anything like that. So they are two different people. And it seems that either you and your partner are both in a position of being in the public quite a bit, and you're both doing this dance with your eyes. Or there is indeed somebody, a third party on both your sides. There is another man, another woman, or another party, let's say, for like gender relationships. Now, what I'm getting is that you're rethinking the relationship that you're in and your work, as if you're, okay, this is February, 1 month has passed, we're into 2017. You're thinking, you're on the verge of concocting a plan, a scheme. And I remember saying this for you. I'm not sure if it was mid-month of last month or for January, but it was fairly recent. And what this male enemy in the home, it could mean the males of you out there in the audience also are looking to leave your parents' home, looking to leave your safe place where you are, and moving. That's another side to that story. But it looks like, and I have the deliranti, the delirious people, and Constanza, Constance, it doesn't look like you'll be moving. It doesn't look like you'll be going anywhere quickly. There is the safe here, and you do ponder where you get your next dollar. It's metaphorically I'm speaking here. You do think, this planning, this idea, shall I go into business for myself? If I do, and if I do want to, how can I do that? Planting seeds in your mind, it seems. And that process will do you wonders. Because from a position of thinking, of crying over spilt milk that you may have been doing of late, I see that here finally you're starting to feel a place. You're seeming to be in a place that is more stable, mentally speaking. Now, there is, in this case, where there's the female enemy, I have the card of jealousy next to that. And for me, this does talk about one of the two parties, you or your partner, or that partner against you if you're a female, but it is a touch of jealousy there. It's more serious. This seems to be, something that has the characteristics of wanting to stray, wanting to get into something. I don't see anything difficult there. I don't see it as being, I see it as just looking and, laughing, playing. I don't see it as if it's anything serious. No. What I do see is that it's a strong bond for those of you who are partnered. The communication is excellent, and the physical relationship is off the charts. I'm going to take the tarot now to see what I can highlight. I'm going to see these two enemies here and see if I can get any more information on that. We'll start with the male enemy at the top. Could be two males as well. Sometimes the genders don't really come out as males or females. They could be two people that are in an enemy footing with respect to you. Let's see. These cards have always been shuffled before I come on camera, but I'd like to shuffle them. I like to shuffle them on. Very interesting, I have a Gros Bon Ange. This is the 19th major arcana of the Voodoo Tarot. And Couché is the 9th major arcana. So, something's going on here. Radha 8, the Simbi card. And you can see these swans here. There are actually snakes that look like swans. Fare le mosse, they're poised, they're positioned as swans, and swans show beauty. But then there are snakes positioned in a menacing way in this card, this Simbirada card. Now, what I'm seeing here is that, first of all, the person, this enemy here from the home, it is a person, but it's something that is not truly menacing because it's something that has to do with a sort of like a secret that you're not privy to and that you are not able to get information about. And so, you on your guard, you're a bit on your guard, Taurus, you're a bit on your guard. But you feel it as a menace. You feel it as if somebody, this could play out as in terms of somebody, your job is a little bit unstable and there's somebody else that seems to be wanting to take over your position, or they're hiring other people and you feel that there's a little bit of a menace there. But, do remember that this Go Bon Ange, you are sitting pretty. And this coucher, it just tells us to don't be angry, don't lash out, and just wait to see it play out. Let me see the other two, this other Nemika here, to see what that says. The magic mirror has been coming up so much. I have here the magic mirror, which is the 18th tarot major arcana here. Then there's the market, and this is the female enemy, okay? This is the market, and this is Oya, the Santeria card number 3. Now, what do we have? The magic mirror is a very particular card, and there's tension there. There's the this world and the other world that plays out on the surface of the mirror, the invisible and the visible, and there's tension. It's a reflection. It's a reflection, and the green-eyed monster here is talking about a reflection of your insecurities that is on the surface. You remember I said, no, it's not a serious issue. There are no two parties that are coming in to rock the boat. No. The market also talks of where females gather, and the female component, or the role of the female in the partnership, is on the job, and that is giving you cause for concern because you think they might stray. So it's really all in your mind. Now let me take hang on, I think a card fell here. Okay. I'm going to take if I get my poor chair, I'm going to take these runes and cast them, see what they, whoop. Okay, now I've got this beautiful diag here, transformative energy in the couple. I really have been seeing for you, Taurus, an engagement, and I remember saying this. And here's the nameless, faceless rune over called Weird, over the Ameika, that speaks to harmony, and you both having to coalesce and understanding your weak points. You need to discuss that. You need to discuss, well, yes, I thought, please forgive me that. You need to discuss those behind the scenes feelings that you're having. I have this beautiful Otala right over the safe and over the denaro. And it is, you're going to be one lucky person, Taurus, and the beginnings of it, the seeds are being planted the month of February. I do hope this was of help to you, Taurus. Namaste, and until we read together again, bye-bye.